Alright, we are into round 3. It looks like our two players that are 0-2 is Wife Coach and Dreamy. Wife Coach is the last... Is Wife Coach out? Wife Coach is not even playing. The Wife Coach is out.
Yeah,
And Dreamy's out. So, in this tournament, there's no more non-Chinese players left. It's all Chinese players from this point on. Okay, I'm gonna find a game that is not a mono. Oh, it's 4 blue plus 1 black. That Payday Lich deck versus red blue. Seems like a pretty good matchup to watch.
Was this the same player, or is this just like...
Same
is it
player.
someone else?
Same
No,
player.
same player, okay. There's no Apotheos displayed.
Oh, it's a different player.
Yeah, it's a different player, that's what I'm saying.
I can't
So
believe this deck
It's a popular deck.
I can't believe this deck conned 2-player into believing that it's good. Because let me tell you, it's not good. Well, I say that without seeing this deck in action for more than one game, so what did I know? But I guess I'll keep watching and reserve my judgment.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of agree with you. I'm not a big fan. There's just too much that can go wrong with this type of deck when you're only running one. I feel like all the issues that you pointed out aren't even like the end of it. There's actually probably more.
More issue.
Yeah.
Ooh, LGD has a 20%, 25% to snipe that Lich with the beam. So the issue with this deck when you're running one black hero for Payday is, first of all, your non-black heroes are never going to give you early game kills. So the best time for you to ever Payday is to do it on mana 7 after Annihilation. Oh my god. What a beam.
Yeah, the taunt too.
So Payday is literally doing nothing. Payday essentially is a 7 mana card at that point. And Chain Frost is also a 7 mana card, so you're just like gimping yourself that way. And if you're using one black hero to Payday, you could never like double Payday like most other like aggressive black decks can. And if that black hero gets sniped, then you're not paydaying for 2 more turns. There's just so many issues with this deck.
Yeah, I agree. But hey, sometimes you're holding on to 2 paydays, and then on turn 6 you double Eclipse and kill everything, and then Lich is in the last lane, double payday.
All right.
Works out very rarely, but hey, it happens. This deck is just like a mono blue with some unnecessary flair. that's what it feels like.
Mana blue with some cards that do nothing in your hand. I guess Lich draws you cards, so it does do something. Kind of being deployed into the last lane. But LGD does already have a Blink Dagger in hand, so he could correct that fairly easily. Is this blue-black deck playing at any cost? It is. 3 copies of, so I don't think LGD could safely deploy that Dimensional Portal without getting blown the F out. Yeah, he's just gonna pass.
So here's my question to you. If there's a Dimensional Portal on the other side,
Then you Dimensional Portal back, I think.
okay. Well, it doesn't happen. Cunning Plan is going to be the card of choice here.
Yep. So Ignite's in hand, and Ogre could slap it down. He's going to do so in the middle lane. Now that's spent, seeing all the mana spent, do you now Dimensional Portal? I think it's still too dangerous, but just going to pass.
Yeah, I think the line of, or the train of thought here is just probably doesn't want it in the first lane. Might be considering it here instead.
Yeah, pretty heads up play by LGD. Salves the Legion Commander because she was in range of just this happening. Ooh, this is gonna be an upkeep kill.
Upkeep kill.
That's hot.
Just as planned.
Okay.
I think I would actually consider blinking Axe mid now.
And just give up losing this lane? Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I think now you definitely blink.
Now
Axe
you
out.
definitely, yeah.
Because the Axe is literally doing nothing here.
Oh, he's gonna chill here.
Okay. Maybe he wants initiative because he doesn't want to get his board annihilated in the first lane. So that might be the reason why he didn't blink. I mean, after he annihilates the first lane, he could blink Bristle from the first lane into the middle lane as well.
Well, let's see what he ends up doing. The solo Lich going mid. Oh, it's double deploy.
Okay. Watch, he's gonna top deck Payday now, so he could, you know, go off. Wait, he just spent all his gold, so...
No, he spent all of his gold. Got the cloak.
Okay. Eclipse gonna come out. And probably want to see some Stonehall Cloak, Clazareem, and Blink Dagger, that kind of stuff. Question is, who he's gonna blink over? Blinking Luna is just fine. Oh, to the far right? Okay.
He probably just wants to play at any cost, then.
Sure. Blinking the Luna right also retains more face damage that way. So you could play Cloak of Ennis Carnage and then play at any cost. Or N1 for me, rather, to copy it. That's hype. Or you could play the Cloak on Lich and eat the Zeus and to draw 2 cards. That's also hype.
Nope. Going to be on the Zeus. Okay, he's gonna copy it. You only have 1 copy of this card.
I feel like that card should always go on the Lich because you draw so many more cards like that. But he wants to keep Zeus healthy, which is understandable. Is it even a good at any cost? Okay.
I think it's pretty good. You kill like 8 creeps.
Sure.
Seems fine.
But now he could Cloak of Ennis, or he could just Eclipse you, right? Eclipse only has 3 charges, but just enough.
So I don't know why it's so funny whenever that happens. 3 beams, just enough.
Remember that one game that we casted where...
someone accidentally played the wrong one?
Yeah, Ogre multicast an Eclipse. When you
And he played the
multicast
wrong
Eclipse, you get like 1 charge on it. And then the game has gone on for so long that he just like forgot. Went from having lethal to losing the game. Alright, Shaker's back. Shaker, again, is a very interesting choice of having a blue hero. Just, I guess it's just a response to the mono blue deck, because if you want a hero that deals very well against go wide, Echo Slam is probably the best. I mean, it is the best, not probably the best.
I just want to say, there's like, he basically played everything out of his hand, so, or he spent all of his money, so Payday is no longer really an option. Just going to play with these items, so Lich is now there just to sacrifice and
Chain Frost is still good.
Chain Frost is very good, yeah, sure. I mean, look at the current situation.
Okay, Berserker allows for another big push. I hope he doesn't like... Oh, he doesn't have Blink. I was going to say, I hope he doesn't blink him out. Okay, Chain Frost is going to be a clean kill.
This will be fun to watch.
This is actually so good in any kind of blue mirror.
Unlock its potential.
Oh, look at this.
My victory draws
Cloak.
closer.
2 creeps next to you. Cloak.
guess.
But yeah, the blue black is actually looking pretty comfortable here. Last tower probably going to go down without even needing the bolt. So if he draws bolt this turn or the next turn, just has to hold down until 10.
Yeah, this is a very tricky turn to deploy as well. Ogre is going to go into the first lane for sure for Annihilation to prevent the tower from going down. Ooh, double. Okay. Feels like double hero deploying into the first lane is trying to prevent the Annihilation from coming out, giving yourself more option to play Berserker Call from. And Ogre is not going to be able to dodge it. So Berserker Call is going to get the kill and gives Bristle 2 more armor.
Wow.
And you can even blink one of these heroes to a different lane. Oh,
no, he doesn't have
blink. So you probably just like town portal went out.
Well, is thinking about it.
Ready for war.
TPing out the non hourglass hero, so the hourglass still stays on the field and be annoying to the opponent. Okay, no Chain Frost, no Eclipse. There's only Annihilation that you really don't want to annihilate here. But if you don't annihilate, oh boy.
Oh, actually, you know what you could do here? You can just maybe you just play Prey on the Weak.
For 3.
You push it. You Prey on the Weak, and you push it to 20 life.
Okay.
Yeah, you make 3 dogs. You push it to 20. Okay, never mind.
I think if he had Bolt in hand, maybe he would have gone for that play.
Because like, you don't really have any other plays in the last lane. You can't Prey in the last lane. He's just going to Arcane Assault here. I'm pretty certain.
Is there even a reason to Arcane Assault? For the middle lane? Okay.
Look at that.
There's that Bolt.
What I tell ya.
That's gonna be a 3-man routed, by the way. That is gonna be brutal.
I don't even know if it's that brutal. Like,
It kind of is.
yeah.
Because those heroes going to come back on a 10 mana turn, and they can't go into the lane that you want to bolt. So if this Luna somehow dies, bolt is delayed 1 more turn.
That's true. That is true. Actually, I mean, another thing to point out is the last lane actually isn't completely secure. Oh, Earthshaker not going to go there.
I like this deploy a bit more.
Okay.
I think against mono blue deck, you want to deploy your heroes together, because I feel like if you ever deploy any lone hero, the chances of them getting picked off by Eclipse or Mystic Flare or what have you is just too high.
Very true.
Okay, routed is gonna get him good. Oof. So routed a card that you don't see too often, but what it does is it shrinks everyone's attack by half. Well, not everyone, but your opponent's heroes in the fountain by half, and also modify them with your tower has 1 less mana when they're in that lane. Now, Luna has nothing, so Berserker Call will get him, but Time of Triumph is probably just sweeter to play.
Befitting a member of the Dark Moon.
9 mana Luna, do you just fissure here?
So fast.
Yeah.
Okay, Jasper Dagger is going to come out.
This will come in handy.
Actually, the fissure saves Luna, because Luna is not attacking back into the Shaker with Retaliate.
Not afraid to pick up our
But now she is, I guess.
Oh, still 9 mana in hand. I have to assume that if he plays Time of Triumph, maybe you play Prey on the Weak defense.
Sure. I wonder if he's also thinking about setting up a conflagration somewhere instead, but that just seems so much weaker than playing Time of Triumph.
Conflag doesn't do anything here though, so
It really doesn't.
maybe Dimensional Portal?
I was getting worried.
Wait, did he just heal for 1 HP? 2
Yes,
HP?
I think he's stalling. He's trying to figure out what his opponent wants.
I mean, his opponent's just gonna keep passing. Like, his opponent actually has nothing to play. Portal.
Yeah, he did go for Portal. I mean, I'm kind of surprised by this too, but it's not like an impossible.
I think he gets the portal and then conflagration is why he portaled.
Oh, I just realized something. You know why he healed for 1 health? It's because he actually is afraid of dogs. I'm pretty certain that's the case.
What does the dog do?
He just wants to make absolutely sure that he does not lose any more life and hits the 20 mark. Because he 100% he 100% knows that if he drops the 20, he probably loses. Because he's going to lose the last tower.
Okay, good point. You're right. Surprised.
Oh, interesting enough. It's just 1 copy of Damocles.
Okay, well, you know,
Sometimes you draw it.
sometimes you draw it, and Lich is there to help you draw it. Praise Lich.
You know what's funny? We were talking about how like this deck, like so many things can go wrong, and having 1 bolt it's kind of like follows that pattern. You know, you only have 1 bolt, and these situations come up all the time where you can't end the game at this point, and you can only rely on bolt to finish the game, but you only have 1 in your deck. What if you don't draw it?
Why isn't this deck playing Horn of the Alpha? I'm just so confused.
Wait. If this Zeus goes mid, you can't even bolt.
Exactly. Routed.
It went mid.
Has this payday ever done anything for you? It's just been sitting here the whole time. Those double paydays.
It has not. Probably just going to pass here. Time of Triumph, Bronze Legionnaire in the mid lane, and then good luck.
There is no Arcane Assault in hand to grab initiative back. But he's gonna fire off a Thunder God's Wrath. Ooh, and gets a multicast.
So does that do anything? It can kill the Legion Commander, but I mean, I'm almost certain that LGD is just going to play Time of Triumph,
I'm just getting started.
and then you're pushed out of Thunder God's range.
Yep. Funny enough, with the Cloak of Endless Carnage, these heroes are actually so tanky.
You're not ever drawing.
Plus 8 health. Oh, Luna's definitely dying here, so gonna draw a card. Let's see how many dogs does he make. Yeah, all that many dogs.
This actually might still end up with the mono deck winning,
Yeah.
because he blocks exactly 12, and then next turn you block. Has he done it?
Ooh, so dirty. Maybe you always have to just save at any cost.
Huh. How can you salvage this situation?
Man, not with those
Oh,
heroes.
okay. I think I might have an idea. No, it's not enough. No, it definitely is not enough.
I mean, even without the bolt, the heroes are just pushing for it.
Pushing, yeah.
Prey on the Weak, man. What a card.
just an insane card.
Thank you.
I think the fact that he didn't triumph last turn is what lost him the game.
I think you might be right.
Because he didn't go for a big push last time. And this time he had to spend all his mana to go for the triumph. If he actually had mana to at any cost this turn, or Echo Slam or anything, he never loses.
Okay. Conflag? I think that's like all you can do at this point.
Yeah.
Because your opponent is just going to pass all the way.
Wait, hold on.
Doesn't matter.
He has a fight through the pain.
Oh, he can.
He has 2 fight through the pain. In fact, he has to draw both fight through the pain. Never mind, Lich has an hourglass. He lost.
You can't hide from me.
Alright, come flag into the middle lane.
Yeah, that's actually all you can do. He's probably gonna blink over as well. Once again, just managing to pull it off. The crazy thing is there's only 1 copy in his deck. Okay, so he's gonna go left to play Conflag into the middle lane, I think.
I mean, it doesn't kill the blue heroes.
It doesn't. He has Fight Through the Pain. Does he have... Nope. Pretty sure you checked
Wait.
it. There's no Arcane. It's locked.
He didn't play the conflag?
He couldn't. It was locked. That's why he blinked to the first lane.
Okay.
Play Conflag. Yeah, because he had 2 in hand. Oh, I want to see Fight Through the Pain here. That'd be funny.
Nope.
Yeah, this is gonna pass all the way. And 1 more Conflag, but unfortunately doesn't amount to anything.
You can't escape the Dark Moon.
Maybe if you had 2 more Conflags, this might have worked.
No, that Kana still has hella HP.
Yeah, so 2 more Conflag.
Oh my god, look at the amount of cards that you just drew. Alright, and that's a boat.
Honestly, now that I look at it, does it really matter if you only have 1 copy? You just he runs Cloak, and you know, you're running all the card draws. Chances of you drawing it eventually is not even that low.
That's true. But generally drawing it earlier the better. Well, that's not
Well,
true. You don't want to draw
That's
it
definitely
later.
not
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that's not really true. You want to draw it around like 8 or, you know, best situation is always like at 10 when you need it. But draw it at 8 or 9, it's like pretty good already. And I think, I mean, obviously I don't know the numbers, but someone could probably math out just exactly how likely the chances are of you drawing it by Mana 10. Probably pretty high with all of the Compels, Cunning Plan, Foresight, and Cloaks, as well as a Lich. So yeah.
Okay.
So which game are you watching
I'm
now?
watching Dodo versus Jason. Looks like it is a good old-fashioned red-green mirror. All right.
Nothing can stop us.
Came in a pretty good time. Time of Triumphs are flying out left and right.
But the stars align into Time of Triumph. All right, this tower's... You might have to just bring the trap and block.
How's he winning? Is he going for 80? Because he's dying the first lane and he's dying the last lane.
Maybe you just spring mid and try to go 80. Because you can stars align, emissary. All right, you lost. How do you
You
win?
need to spring last lane. And blink over Bristle and just go.
And hold.
And then just like, yeah, and then he just
Yeah,
go
that
Time
might
of
be the
Triumph.
best play.
Wait, he could spring and then spring again. And then Time of Triumph. Can he just win?
Because I don't know.
Might be. Didn't do the math.
Stop us.
Didn't do the math. But it might be.
I am
Yeah, you just springs again. Blink the bristle back to the right.
Oh. Is this emissary? So he's gonna emissary and then blink over and then time of triumph.
But then you have... Then your bristle's not hitting the tower.
I mean, that might be true, right? But if you hold this off, you're probably gonna win the next turn.
Are you?
I mean, that's, I don't know what he's thinking.
It's not enough. Bristle could have hit the tower for 19 with time of
I
triumph.
think it's actually enough because you have, if you time a triumph here.
Oh, he's actually.
Wait, what are we talking
mana,
about? You can't even time.
Yeah, so that's why he didn't make that play. So he's gonna go spring the trap now.
Yeah, this is why we're bad.
Well, we're not in the game, so.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like when you're actually in the game, your thought process is a lot different.
Yes, a lot.
Well, rather, it's definitely a lot different.
Yeah. No spring a trap. I guess he's playing around duel by not springing here.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take any damage at all.
Okay, blink dagger is key for both players here. Jason does not have to go for blink, and
isn't this game just over?
Is it? You spring
he
into
can't
the middle.
80.
You spring into the middle, and then you pump. Is that enough? That's enough.
No. Like he's 100% going to kill the middle lane now.
Yes.
And his Jason doesn't have
He
a
just
blink.
drew spring. It's locked because it's constructed, and there's hourglasses everywhere. Casts are getting debated by hourglass.
Is it enough? It's actually, I don't actually think it's enough. No, it's 100% enough. Okay.
I'm going to lead from the front. I need to be ready for anything.
I think after you see that, you just spring now, right? To the middle lane.
Yeah. You know that your opponent also doesn't have any items in hand, because they would be in a different color border. Alright.
Oh, he
Good
just
old
gives up.
TOT into concede.
He just knows. I would actually always stay just to see, just in case. Because if he didn't play spring, he actually would have lived.
Alright, Dodo currently in first place, but there's still 2 more series finishing up. But pretty good performance by him. 2 win and a draw. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And then, which player do you want to watch?
Gonna take a look at for the win versus, I'm just gonna call him Sylvanas.
So, yeah, maybe.
I don't even know if it is. I'm
Hey,
pretty
look.
sure it's not.
It's Rec Room Mirror.
Oh, and we just started.
You know, Rec Room Mirror, it's so easy to cast. It's just lay back.
Yeah. Oh, looks like someone's casting Time of Triumph. Oh, looks like someone's playing Ramp into Emissary.
Counter time.
Or Ramp into Time. Counter Time. Blinking over here, blinking over there.
Alright, big miss. Pushing for 15.
Quite the unfortunate hand to have.
Oh, nasal goo. Nasal goo in back. Mmm.
What a turn.
Look at the mirror match. Like, everything's mirrored. The 2 heroes coming out is mirrored. Oh, man.
I mean, the only big difference is one lane actually has a ton of crap on it.
Yeah.
But the other one is empty, so yeah, there's a... Who would you favor in this position?
I like the creep deployment much more for the win, but I think Sylvanas is in a better position right now. Because he's dominating the first lane.
I think more importantly is the...
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, I like this. No, this is good, because look at his hand. Celamene, Time of Triumph. Not enough. Wrong mana count.
He needs
Wrong
to
mana
draw a Stars Align.
Starzl. Always getting baited by these numbers. I look at the first lane, it's like, oh, it's 6. You can Celamene. He's waited, just wait a second.
Wait a second. This is a
Getting
pretty
baited by him.
ballsy deploy, dude. Okay. You can duel and kill the tree if you're for the win.
Cutting out a color, I like it.
Seems like a pretty good thing to do. And now he can't play Salamania's favorite downstream.
Does manage to kill the... No, just kidding. But I mean, I guess it's still okay if you're not able to play Salamania's downstream. It definitely hurts because you would have been able to... No, just kidding. Not 8 mana. Still gonna be the similar play, but you can Salamania's back up and then Time of Triumph the first lane if you wanted to.
Lycan's out of there, I think.
I think he sees an empty lane at the end and he just wants to go to the 3rd lane now.
Yeah, I mean, he also has 2 creeps in that lane, right?
Yeah, and then you can play a Savage Wolf, give 2 creeps 2 damage each. It's a pretty big push.
Yep, looking pretty good.
Because this first lane is looking pretty dangerous.
So what do you
Pretty
favor?
hard.
Do you favor left?
Yeah, I think you favor left for Time of Triumph. Because you can't say favor here, right? Because you don't have the Rose Leaf. But in the first lane, you can ramp.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise you can also just play a wolf. But I think ramping when you can is just better.
I also think a big thing about this is like you're gonna kill all the units here, so you have a good chance of getting Blink Dagger. So you can always Time of Triumph and then blink someone out.
Whoa! The port out. What do you think about that? Is he getting greedy?
He's getting greedy, yeah.
Don't know about getting greedy.
Yeah, I don't know about getting greedy.
I like this. He keeps initiative. He wants to smash that Mayo. And it's gonna get him so good. He's gonna deploy 3 red heroes in there to get completely jebaited by that smash.
Oh,
my
man.
god, the biggest debate of the century. You ready for this?
That is such good heads-up play.
Yeah. And you know, shout out to the caster that was able to recognize the heads-up play being made. You know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's important to point out the great play that our players are bringing. Oh, look at that smash.
Oof. Okay, but here's a nice thing for Sylvanas though. He did draw Stars Align, so what you could do here is you just play creeps.
Yep.
You blink 1 hero over, and then you do the same thing. Not as good as a 3-man, but you know you settle for.
I still do think the TPing out for the 3-man Time Triumph is strictly incorrect. Because you don't need a 3-man Time of Triumph if your opponent is at like 14 health.
I lead by example.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, interesting that he's blinking the Legion out and not the Bristle out. Okay.
Alright. I mean, he has no play right here. All he can do is equip Clasher.
Yep. And he's just done for the rest of the turn. Alright, here we go. I guess here you're just really afraid of duel, but I think you still go for it. Stars align. And Time of Triumph. Feels good. Big push in.
Yeah, this is looking really rough for the Dream. Even with that smash play,
Yeah.
still couldn't stop. I think that's really unlucky on his end. I think he played that out as best as he could have, and you know the stars aligned for literally all the stars aligned for Sylvanas.
I wonder how many times that's been said in an artifact commentary.
I didn't even intentionally do it.
I know you didn't, but there's some corny casters out there, you know, that would say something like that. I do believe this is just it, right? Because with the 2 damage that's being constantly sieged in on the middle lane, for the wind's gonna eventually get chipped out.
Yeah, this is actually just rough. This is just one of those situations where you just can't draw any of your rounds. His strongest cards come online next turn, but already too late.
Can he go wide enough here? Oh no, he's gonna lose both of his green heroes or red heroes. So then, when he can't cast Time of Triumph, his red heroes are all dead.
Yeah, and then look at these arrows too. They point inwards, so these Spring the Trap units also going to die just because of the forward.
You could save him by playing a wolf.
The unceasing cleverness of mortals.
You just play Mist of Avernus and call it a day.
Yep.
Who can stand against us?
Doing his best to fight back, but I don't know. This is pushing for 4, going to lose both of his red heroes. This is just brutal, actually.
Yep. The centers all die as well, so next turn he can't even do the emissary pump. I guess you can make a Savage Wolf here now and blink out. Just, I guess, pretty okay. Alright, blink back into the middle, but middle's not looking pretty friendly. You're just gonna get mauled up by that Legion Commander.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you know, that's just how the game is currently going for him, and that's honestly the only thing he can do, because there is a duel in hand. So you got to deploy the green hero there, and then you got to blink your other green hero in there, so that even if you get dueled, you still have he's at least not going to lose this turn. This is definitely doable, like very doable.
Yeah, you're right. If he could get all of his zero back next turn. With that said, though, Sylvanas gets to port out one of his red hero here as well. And bring them in.
Actually, here's a bigger problem. The biggest problem is the fact that he's not getting the last tower this turn. That's actually the biggest problem. Because now, they probably won't even draw. Because
Right. He needs to survive.
like drawing is going to happen next turn. Yeah, I don't know. He can't survive.
Wait, can't he? He's only getting in for
4 right now.
right. So next turn he's gonna get in for 8.
For 8.
That's
and then
not
that's,
enough.
Oh, you're right. That's short too.
Oh, you know
Well-
how he's gonna lose? If For the Win taps out, uses all his mana for Emissary, duel, lets him go through for 13. That's how he loses.
I don't think he's going to make that mistake though.
You don't think so?
I think nothing will happen here except for passing or using items, and that's
Can you afford to pass though?
yeah.
Because you're so far behind. Like,
I think you have no
can't
choice.
Sylvanas just pass? Or he could just do this too.
And yeah, you still pass.
You
You
just
don't
pass
do
again?
anything. I don't.
Okay.
You just don't do anything. Yeah.
Oh, he lost.
Okay.
Oh, he even got the arrow in. That's so unlucky. What?
Whoa.
Okay, I guess that's. Oh, I guess okay. Yeah, sure. You still kill. Maybe this is straight up better. Yeah, you kill a lot of stuff. Oh, and you get to play Bronze Legionnaire as well. But the arrow curve, and he's not getting the 4 damage. This game. Okay, so
I think that was just straight up a misplay because like you have 2 units time of triumph, right? So if you duel the Lycan to just hit for 13, the next turn you're guaranteed to just win because you know the last lane is not going to go down.
I think he's still gonna win anyways, but
He is, but you know, who knows what happens? Like 2 creeps could have spawned in the last lane and blocked everything, right?
sure. Yeah, there's even one more hero coming in. Axe could blink over, and then that should be it.
What if he gets annihilated?
Kappa. Where's the Path of the Dreamer, dude? Path of the Dreamer into Rose Leaf Rejuvenator. Just heal for like a ton. Arrow?
You see that? It was like, all right, it looks like you're leaving, but I'm gonna leave you with a gift. Spits on him.
Yeah, everything's dying. This is the Sayonara Time of Triumph. And that's it.
That is it.
The season shift.
Wait.
Oh.
And I with
Not enough mana. There's actually still so many more plays in the Hannah Savannah, so.
Yeah.
My thing.
Stonehall Pike before you leave. See ya.
Alright. So, how do you feel about this version of the Red Green? Like instead of Dro?
It's more reliable now. I think like it's a little stronger early on, right? Drow is, obviously insane, but 1 damage doesn't trade a full health creep. Lycan does, right? You give 4 damage instead of. And the fact that Jasper daggers now exist, right? Gus is a lot weaker. It's pretty hard to keep your Drow alive as well, since you only have 7 life. So, I definitely like this deck a lot. I mean, you can see just why it's so strong.
Yeah, I actually think that the difference of the 3 extra health that Lycan has matters a lot against Legion Commander, Bristleback, Axe. These are just very, very common heroes that are played, so. Okay, we got the final game of the day. We got Red-Green Ramp versus Red-Blue Control. Looks like we are getting into mana 5. A conflagration got set up into the final lane to control the creep population. And looks like we kind of got a brawl in the middle lane. This is where Shaker is really bad in this matchup. The boards never get that wide. And at the end of the day, you just have a 2/7 hero. That does something once per game.
Yeah, Fissure is definitely his greatest asset here, and I don't know if that's enough to justify the hero.
Okay, Savage Wolf's going to come down just to block the 8. Next turn, there is Stars Align into Time of Triumph.
Stars Align Time Triumph. This is going to be a massive Stonehall.
Yep.
In fact, this Stonehall elite is so big that if they don't ever go back to the last lane, he can straight up take the tower.
I mean, in like 8 turns, he can.
Well, you know, what if? No. The thing. Okay, so the thing is, like, it depends if creeps go there, right? Like, if no creeps go there, and he points an arrow. Oh, look at that! See, look at that.
Oh my
Flag.
god, the arrow and the conflagration,
And the
that's
cut
huge.
flag.
That's
Yeah.
huge. That is the perfect
Now he's pushing.
hero.
Now he's pushing for 14.
Okay.
So that 8 turns you were talking about is now 3 turns.
Alright, how many beams of Eclipse are we at? 4. Duel is available. Enough Magic is also available if he wants to go for that. Ooh, I don't know if I like that cloak there. I feel like the cloak is going to be more important in the middle lane because right now Lycan is within dual range of the Bristleback. Unless he's going to time a Triumph in this lane?
I think that's what he's going for.
Okay, that makes sense then. He can also spring into this lane. That's not bad at all.
Does end up killing everything. You do lose one of them though, but oh, never mind. Doesn't trade anymore. Yeah, he's gonna do it here. You know, if you see this happening, do you just go for
Eclipse?
No, you don't. No, there's no way. The odds are so bad. You have to triple beam. Beam Eosin.
Another day where I say Skywrath better than Luna.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure he's thinking about it.
Dude, the chances are so low.
It is very low. Oh, he wants to go for the duel instead. But...
Too late.
Nope. Actually, the duel doesn't even kill. She still survives with 1 life, so it doesn't do anything. What do you think he's thinking about? He's just like really taking his time. All right. He's just like, all right, you win. I'm done.
Yeah, just
take this lane.
kind of planning out for the next turn, thinking what he should cast here. Eclipse is also looking pretty bad.
Yeah.
He could fight through the pain and then duel if he wants to do that. Seems like that's gonna be the case. And that keeps both heroes alive. Oh, impressive. Tide Berserker Call, Kappa.
Tide Berserker Call. Tide could duel Earthshaker and then kill him with the final hit.
Wow.
I mean that duel is nice and all, but I mean nothing really comes out of it.
Look at this.
That. Oh my god.
The push is kind of real, dude.
Honestly, that last lane luck is a saving grace right now because this first lane looks so hard to win back, and the middle lane is just.
I mean,
kind of stuffed by.
You're running into Ravage, so it ain't great for you.
Yeah, and you can't eclipse here. It's just too difficult. I don't know about this axe going to the last lane. I would actually prefer seeing him in the first lane because he's holding a blink. Because you can always spring into the middle lane.
That's true.
So I don't really agree with this this last lane deploy. You also might, I don't know, maybe you bait your opponent into playing something. Who knows? Then you could fissure the title.
Okay, pretty lucky arrow on the first lane. I wonder if we're going to see a spring the trap here from our top player. Into the middle lane.
I think he's just going to pass.
Okay, keep initiative. That's very reasonable. Well,
he might even just play enough magic here.
Enough magic's great. Or Berserker. That's also good.
Berserker even better, yeah.
Come on, give that tie a blink. Wait, or do you think we're gonna blink the axe over? Or even blink the tide over? Nope. Contender here, push for 20, a couple of damage. So now, if you're LGD, you probably spring into the middle or left.
I'm pretty sure you spring into the middle.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, that's where you're looking to win.
And then you
like springing left just buys you time, but not much point to that if you're going to lose your middle tower in exchange. So you should definitely be springing.
Sure. Yep.
Or
he's
I'm sorry,
brains.
middle. I mean. Yeah, there you go. Another reason too is because you basically want to make it so that the oh, I like this a lot actually. I like this a lot because he's gonna time a triumph next turn, and since he's against the Ravage, you basically want to widen your board as much as possible so that you okay, he didn't blink. He didn't.
One out of 2 more damage.
That's definitely not worth, because it's like, imagine if no creeps went there, right? Okay, wait, why is he going to the first lane now? I'm really confused.
Why is he going to first lane with the red hero? What is the red hero gonna do?
I don't know. Okay, this is fine. I think he's actually LGD is actually very lucky that both the creeps are going into the middle lane.
Yep.
Because like, if there weren't any creeps, one hero is guaranteed to be in the Ravage, and then the other one might get Ravaged, and then you're just like, you can't play anything. Now at least he has a better chance of avoiding Ravage on one hero.
Well, the red one is really the important one here.
Yeah.
Okay, they're
Okay.
pretty far away. But I think the other big issue is that you're gonna time Triumph, they're gonna time a Triumph, but they have Ravage, so you could really just get your boar stunned, and you can't do anything about it.
Is this going to be another draw?
It could be.
I think it might be. Because what we're going to see here is Time of Triumph versus Time of Triumph. In fact, it really depends. Because right now, the top player has initiative. If he actually is going to win the coin flip and double Ravage, I think the game's just over. Oh, he gives up initiative.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I think it's fair. I think you actually just blink over. Actually, do you want to blink over someone? It's kind of hard to say.
If you're going for the draw, I think you're just afraid of not taking the tower now and then just getting
I'm ready to serve.
annihilated.
Right. But I mean, if he's gonna play the Bronze Legionnaire here, then I think he is blinking out.
I was trained
Okay,
by the
he's looking to get a 4-man TOT, but is that enough to take the tower?
No. If he had mono to ramp, then yes.
But he doesn't. So he has taken neither tower so far. So pretty sure OGD is gonna just take the first tower next turn. If you could somehow.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? Because he didn't take it this turn,
nothing
technically, he could actually win this game because he's gonna take the last tower, and then he can blink, or he can put the Earthshaker in the first lane and then just fissure, right? You can fissure and then dimensional portal, assuming no creeps go there, or maybe like one creep.
Ravage.
Pretty good Ravage.
I mean, you're getting through 20. Ty could blink out now. He's done his job.
Just what
In fact, you could TB out multiple heroes if need be.
I think you want to blink one red hero left, just in case, so you can enough magic to end the game or something like that.
Yeah, that's a great point.
He's gonna TP out. I like this a lot.
But he TP out the hero with the blink?
He TP'd it out so that he can deploy him left, and if for some unknown reason he needed him mid, he can blink over again. So what's the play here?
Blink left.
Where do you...
Blink middle, interesting.
I mean, this is kind of what I was talking about, right? Because now he's... Because the top player doesn't have a tower, if he manages... Oh, this creep might be big. Yeah, he just basically wants to fissure, just completely stop all the...
Right, enough magic's gonna circumvent all of that.
Yeah. I don't know. This is actually super close. This might be a draw again.
From beyond the veil of
Yeah, this might just be a draw again.
I mean, you could just duel, yeah,
Or you could just duels, yeah.
and then blink tide
And then
over.
blink over.
Is it gonna be a draw?
I think so. There's 3 heroes mid, and you time of triumph. That's 12. Or there's already time of triumph on the LC, so it's more than 12.
Oh, Kraken Shell into enough
Oh.
magic.
He did it.
Tide
Okay,
Hunter wins.
he did it. Tide Hunter win. Got him.
Dude,
Enough
initiative,
magic.
man.
many have attempted to strike me down.
Well, yesterday we
Very-
were casting a player that didn't know what enough magic was, but looks like
He knows.
yeah.
He knows. That was really well done.
Yep.
Really, really well done.
Really like the way that he moved, especially TP on the Tide Hunter at the end. It just gave him all the assurance that he needed to
Mhm.
navigate that game. Oh, it looks like we have Wife Coach in chat. Hi, Wife Coach. Sorry that you didn't make it. It was a very tough time. We were watching a lot of your games. And Requiem Mirror is generally always a crapshoot. So, oh, looks like we have one more game actually.
I'm just loading in. Is Mono Blue?
Mono Blue versus Requiem. Okay, Eclipse flying out, and looks like it's not going to be enough to kill, but does have Sanctum to refresh for, I believe, a Mystic Flare will come out now, but that's also not enough.
No, definitely not enough now. Probably. Oh, Jesus.
Looks like Mono Blue is really struggling.
Okay, gonna draw as many cards as possible. Going to put the probably looking to put the Treant in upkeep kill because you can actually drop Ignite here, and then play Thunder God from a different lane. So I think what he's looking to do here is Ignite in one lane, Ignite in middle lane, and then Thunder Gods. Actually, there's so many upkeep kill potential. You can do it for the last lane too.
So double Ignite, one in middle, one in last lane, and then just Thunder God from middle.
Yeah. Or you can put Ignite in this lane, in the first lane,
Uh-huh.
and then Thunder God, and then it will kill the Treant. So there's like a ton of options.
No, the Treant's gonna get 2 more HP thanks to the
Oh, that's true.
cloak,
That's true.
So, but now he goes for the kill. But he cunning plan him away. For what?
Well, gets to survive the Thunder Gods for now.
Hmm.
Well, Eclipse is gonna come out, so nope. Thunder Gods. Interesting.
Is that the most massive upkeep kill in the history of upkeep kill? No, I think he's just. I think in fact he's just short now.
Oh, I like this item on the bristleback. How did this come into possession?
Golden ticket from the side shop.
Yeah, probably.
Stand against us.
Oof. The upkeep of all. No, it's not gonna be.
He's gonna Thunder God and clear
That's
everything.
what's gonna Thunder God. Yeah.
Yeah. Why go for upkeep kill when you could just kill? It's not looking great though for Mono Blue. Middle tower's down to 8 HP, and looks like last lane was already taken. With that said, only 2 heroes coming back in for the Requiem Ramp players. There's 3 Mists of Avernus in hand.
Such... In this position, it's like it's just so awkward to find a good time to play.
Yep. Looks like we're gonna see triple Mist being deployed into the right lane.
Oh, this is pretty nice though.
Yeah, judging the way that it's... You can also just start the turn off by pumping, which is never a bad choice. Yeah, starting the turn pumping makes the most sense, right? You just want to add as much health to the board as possible.
we are going to see exactly that. Triple Missile Avernus into the last lane. That'd be kind of hype. Not gonna lie.
Did I say last lane? I kind of meant middle, but now last lane looks
Yeah.
like way better.
Oh, he's gonna play the wolf first. I'm not too sure about that. This lane looks so hard to play anything into. You're just like looking at a blue with 27 mana. Does not look like a fun time.
Alright. Oh my god, the multicast.
Oh.
Alright, he has enough mana to set up Ignite here. Ignite middle. Well, now you see the Ignite middle. Do you miss last lane?
I think you missed something, right? I find it hard to believe that you're gonna be playing a Roseleaf Druid here.
Well, Roseleaf Druid pushes 4 more. Miss middle. Okay.
Okay, I mean, this is fine.
Okay, now what? Eclipse? Eclipse is 6 charges.
It's a short 1 beam.
Yeah. But I think there's a lot of value of killing the Emissary.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's a pretty good chance you kill the Emissary. Okay. Dogs coming out. No multicast. Second Ignite's gonna come down, so that's gonna make that miss feel really bad. And now Eclipse. Let's see if this red green deck could do that last point of 8 damage. Does not seem like they can. I think what the top player was really counting on was these 2 creeps surviving, and he gets to spring the trap and then have those punch in for the extra bit of damage.
I mean, that's just the thing. It's just so hard against mono blue, especially at this mana. You know, 9 mana. Even if there wasn't, oh, go for the Mystic Flare again.
Okay.
But yeah, I was gonna say, even if there wasn't 2 ignites, there's just so many ways you can deal with. Not giving up any lane.
Okay.
Oh, this is rough.
Okay, spring the trap.
Spring the trap? Right. On the left, sorry.
No, I think he should have cast a Bronze Legionnaire first in front of the melee creep. Because that's the only creep that he could profitably trade against. It doesn't really matter that much anyways. Eclipse gonna fly out. Axe will live through it for now.
I understand.
Well, that's probably why he didn't play it.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get as much HP on the board as possible first before playing anything else.
Yeah.
Against Eclipse. Arcane Assault. Multicast Arcane Assault.
Classic. He's played it again? Or did he just multicast it again?
No.
I saw a gap and I was like, did he just do it again?
Nah, that's when you draw a card. That's the gap.
I think we have a different sorting, that's why.
I see. Alright, everyone piling in the middle. No respecting that annihilation at all.
This is actually kind of big. This Natasha.
Yeah, but it will not get both heroes. It will only get one or the other.
But I mean, more importantly, right? If there is a way you can get in the damage, then you're. This is it. You can push him out of the way.
Actually, there's no answer in hand. After you
Yeah,
push
there's
him out.
actually nothing.
Eclipse, I guess.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, Mystic Flare is gonna fly out. And Luna could actually pop this Unearthed
Oh,
Secrets.
Berserker Call. That's pretty big pickup.
What are the good calls?
Well, now you have a way to just get rid of both of them. Oh, actually, he already had dual, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I think Call is still really good though. It's kind of like a Niktasha's, right? He clears the way. Obviously, he doesn't know what's in his hand, but at some point, he's gonna find out that there's no Annihilate in hand, and then these two cards are gonna come in clutch.
Is he thinking about blinking over?
Yes, he's thinking about blinking over.
Gonna duel first. That means he doesn't have a duel for the middle lane, but Berserker Call's still good right now.
Still good, yeah.
I think what he's really concerned is blinking it into the middle lane and getting 4 hero annihilated. Now we know.
Wait. What if he's thinking about Berserker Calling here?
Oh, then you push for 12.
You push for 12, yeah.
That doesn't seem as good as winning the game.
I mean,
I think now you're freely to blink over or just push.
I think you keep him here. Yeah, you just pass.
Okay.
All right, first move, Niktasha. Can't call with Axe actually, it dies. So I think you Niktasha first. Because if you Niktasha first and then you call, then the game's over.
Yes. And you could call with Bristleback too.
Yeah, because if you Niktasha, the Bristleback will come in closer, and then you can call with either one. So even if the Eclipse comes out,
Okay.
actually no.
Hmm?
There's a classy room can be equipped.
Oh, he's gonna go for the Eclipse. The beams are. That's enough. No, he could call, get the kill, and Jasper Dagger for lethal.
Yeah, it's over. He needed both the reds to die.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that was pretty low chance. I guess this game was really won by those class 3. Like, the mono blue just got locked
Yeah,
up.
just completely locked. Completely locked out. I was looking at his hand, it's like, what cards can he actually play? There's actually...
Alright, that's gonna do it for today's broadcast. We have ended with Dodo finishing at 2nd place. The One Piece Avatar, 3 perfect wins. Sylvanas, 2-0-1. And looks like the 4th place, 1-1-1, was actually good enough to eke through, barely. And then the rest, I believe, are eliminated. Jason Zhou for the win, Dreamy, and Wife Coach. So our next broadcast is, I believe, actually tomorrow. Although I need to double check on that. Pull up my schedule real fast. Yeah, we have a broadcast tomorrow, I believe, is with essentially the 4 winners of today and the 4 winners of yesterday in another round, 8-man bracket. But I'm not exactly too sure. Also, I believe it's the same format where people could bring different decks and switch throughout as well. But yeah, tomorrow we'll get more information. Any final words, Eosin, before we end the stream and broadcast?
I think the only thing I have to mention is, like, I'm kind of surprised at some of the rules. I honestly, when I first heard that you can bring like 3 decks to play, I thought that the format would be that you would have to win with different decks instead of just playing the same ones over and over again.
Right.
So I think that will probably change in the future if this type of format is played again. But other than that, I mean, I'm so happy that they let you bring in 3 decks, because there have been switches every now and then. So
Yeah, and I wish that if they're gonna allow people to make bring deck, they're forcing them to play different decks as well. Some players just stuck with one deck, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I guess we could have been seeing a greater amount of diversity. There were so many Requiem mirrors, and there were so many, I think, mono blues as well. So
Yeah, for sure.
In any case, we're done for now. Thank you guys for watching. You can follow my co-caster at Eosin Dota and myself at Luminous Inverse. And we will see you tomorrow. Good night.